Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my first impressions on the brand new Crunchy Chip Cookie. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen. So as you guys can see, we've got Crunchy Chip here loaded in the game. It's the brand new Epic that's going to be a charge cookie and also placed in the front line. And then as you can see here, obviously we got only a 4-star promotion and not a full 5-star. We've only got him here to level 60 instead of 70. But nevertheless, this is just a first impressions video. I will put out another video in the future once I can fully max him out and test him then. Diving into the skill Wolf Squadron. It's going to be on a 15-second cooldown. Crunchy Chip Cookie's regular attacks leave the claw mark on the enemy with the highest attack. Upon utilizing the skill, the cookie charges towards the enemies, slamming them and summoning his Cream Wolf. When Crunchy Chip Cookie is defeated, the Cream Wolf becomes enraged and continues fighting alone. In this state, the Cream Wolf becomes resistant to incapacitating effects, which essentially is just going to be stuns or, effects that prevent them from doing any sorts of damage. If Crunchy Chip Cookie is revived, he will then hop back onto the Cream Wolf, and then Crunchy Chip Cookie and his wolves are less affected by knockbacks and flying. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, testing him a little bit via the live stream of the morning of the update, he's actually very interesting. He's got a lot of different mechanics and stuff going on with his overall skill, but nevertheless, definitely has some potential. And as you guys can see here in gray, we've got a mega ton of stuff going on with his skill. Right off the bat, we got a Tamer buff, which basically receives 25% of the summoned creature's buffs. The next one we've got that's going to be single hit damage is going to be 155% plus 185% of crit. And then also we've got the summoned wolf here is going to be obtaining 70% of attack, 60% of defense, and 80% of HP plus 100% of crit based on Crunchy Chip Cookie. The next we've got that's going to be the tamed wolf is going to be gaining 180% of attack, 138% of defense, 230% of HP, and then once again, 100% of the crit percent. And last but not least here we've got, that's the Claw Mark debuff. It's going to be lasting 30 seconds, activated upon 3 stacks. It basically removes buffs from whatever target this is currently on. It's also going to be reducing that target's attack speed by 25%, which can go up to 50% here. As you can see, it can stack up to 2 times. It's going to last for 18 seconds of that attack speed reduction, and it's going to be doing 217% damage. And as you guys can see, as I mentioned already, there's a ton of different mechanics going on with his overall skill, but nevertheless, he sounds absolutely broken. I'm excited to get in here and test him out. Now, when it comes to overall toppings here for Crunchy Chip Cookie, I honestly think that solid almonds are probably going to be the best way to go. There might be some mix sets out there that might come out that, ends up being, a better option. But because Crunchy Chip Cookie is going to be a frontline unit, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. And naturally, with frontline units and them taking a lot of damage, stacking up damage resistance is typically the best way to go, especially at those higher tiers in Arena. So for today's video, we're going to be testing him out on a full solid almond build. Again, just trying to maximize his overall damage resistance to increase his survivability. Alright, so then officially diving into some gameplay here, let's check out how he does on stage 1230 on this boss stage. We're just going to be utilizing this team. We've got Cotton here, obviously for, Cotton things, healing and utility. We've also got Sorbet and Eclair for maximum damage. We've got, obviously Pomegranate here for the attack buff. And then last but not least, we got that brand new Crunchy Chip Cookie in the front line. I'm really just trying to see and compare here with being a charge and a frontline unit, how much damage that he takes overall as far as how squishy he can be. He is only at a 4-star promotion in level 60. And not only that, I am very curious to see how much damage he can do even running a full solid almond set. So let's dive in here and check it out. Alrighty, so officially diving in here to stage 1230, we're going to be utilizing this team, and I went ahead and swapped out the Revive Feather for the Pin Cushion. And now what we're really looking for in this test is that's going to be how much damage can Crunchy Chip provide as a frontline tank and also a charge cookie compared to somebody like Sorbet Shark and also Eclair, which typically are going to be your, main hitters for a single target boss stage. However, though, what we're looking for and why we're comparing this is because, check this out, he's got 2 stacks of double attack up buffs. And that's going to be because he actually has the ability to take on the buffs that are provided to normally only summoned minions. Because he has that ability to do that, he's getting that attack buff, also getting the additional one from the pin cushion on top of the one from Cotton, all right? So again, I'm very curious to see how much damage he can do overall compared to these other two units. That's literally what we're looking for here. Obviously, the team had no issues because, again, they're all, you know, way higher level for this individual stage. And obviously, we're also running Eclair and Sorbet, which typically can run this by themselves with, you know, a healer. So we're going to go ahead and run this here, and let's check out the overall damage. Dude, look at this. Oh my gosh, dude, 3 million damage, and then that's more than what Eclair and Sorbet both did. Now, obviously not by much, 2.9 and 2.9, but that's still very good for a frontline charge unit. However, though, look at this, dude. Cotton putting in 5.4 million damage on this boss, dude. Dev Sisters Cotton is broken, man. Cotton is absolutely ridiculous. The thing I want to mention here, and that's going to be the damage received. What's very interesting here is everybody else took more damage besides Crunchy Chip, which Crunchy Chip was the technically only frontline unit. So I'm not really exactly sure why that is or how that panned out, but nevertheless, it's very interesting to see. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to be diving in, and that's going to be some PvP. Shout out to Wintertime here on my friends list. I went ahead and picked them out just because they're running a pretty popular, you know, double tank comp that you're going to see a lot in the overall arena, especially climbing tiers. Now, their treasures obviously are a little bit lower level than mine. However, though, they do have 3 level 70 cookies compared to me having only 1 level 70, and that being Cotton. So naturally, I think that's going to help them out a little bit. But anyways, we're going to be running this makeshift team. That's going to consist of Caramel Arrow, the brand new Crunchy Chip Cookie, Pumpkin Pie, Pomegranate, and then also Cotton. As far as the overall treasures, we're going to be running the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Pin Cushion, and last but not least, that Jelly Watch. And then as I just mentioned here, this is just a made-up makeshift team. I don't even know if this is going to be a very good team or a viable team. I just put something together that at least I knew would work outside of Crunchy Chips. We're going to throw him in here and just see how well he does. As far as the overall toppings go, once again, we're going to be running that same solid almond set on Crunchy Chip. We're going to be running a full crit % build here on Caramel Arrow because we are running Pomegranate. Pomegranate, we're going to be running on a full cooldown. We've also got Pumpkin Pie running a full solid almond set. And last but not least, that's going to be Cotton, once again, running a full Swift Chocolate. Alrighty, so officially diving in here, we're going to see exactly what happens, man. Again, they're going to be running a pretty popular double tank comp. I'm just curious if we can survive long enough, and not only that, comparing all the additional damage. You can see here he already has a bunch of buffs already up. He's got double of the attack up and the attack speed up. He's also got some tamer buff. He's got the additional attack up buff. He's got a lot of additional buffs, and is he going to be able to pull it off? I don't know if we get the win. Ooh, but we do got a bunch of summons on the field. But he's got the abdominal treasure. Oh, do we lose? Do we lose? We might lose. I think we do. I don't know if the wolf's going to be able to do it. Oh, it's wolves against the sheep? No way, dude. Did we just get the win? Oh my gosh. What? Look at this. 1.4 million for Caramel. We've got 2.3 million for Pumpkin Pie, 1.5 down here for Cotton, but 6.1, dude. That is absolutely bonkers of a number for damage, dude. 6.1 on a full solid almond set. And not only that, dude, that wolf coming in clutch there at the last second, dude. Absolutely insane. Alrighty, so then officially diving into a second round, because I was very, very impressed with that first round with the insane amount of damage. We're going to be testing him out again with another, friend on my friends list. We've got Kin203. Shout out to you, my friend. Let's check this out and see. They're going to be running again, a pretty popular comp here. You got Dark Cacao, Caramel Arrow, Pomegranate, Eclair, and then also Herb. Now, keep in mind, every one of these cookies are level 70. Their treasures are going to be almost level here to fully maxed. Their, scrolls here at 11, the robe at 12, and then also the scythe. And then their attack power is quite a bit more than mine. So we might get shredded here. But nevertheless, let's try it out and see what happens, all right? So again, they've got all level 70 cookies in a pretty popular comp. So let's see. Their Caramel might just absolutely shred us. So we're going to try this out, though. I'm very curious to see how much damage he can do, even if we do lose the match. Again, I think it has, something to do with just these double attack ups and this attack speed buff that he's getting provided here, man. He gets a lot of really crazy buffs, and I think that's what's putting him, or making him excel in the overall damage output at the end. All right, so we're once again back to the, no way we win. Dude, we freaking win on summons, dude. Let's go. No way, dude. That blows my mind. And look at the overall damage, dude. This guy is doing the most damage, 2.3 million versus Caramel's 1.8. Even with Pomegranate's buff and the crit percent, he's doing more damage than Caramel is. We've got 1.1 mil here for Pumpkin Pie as well, dude. Absolutely insane. Again, only one cookie is going to be level 70, and that's going to be my Cotton. Look at this. All level 70 cookies. That's crazy. And with that being said, guys, I think that's going to wrap up our video today for Crunchy Chip's first impressions. Like I said before, guys, this is going to be just my first impressions, my first take, my first look at the brand new Crunchy Chip. Obviously, there's more testing to be done. We'll find out, you know, probably some better toppings, maybe some better topping substats that you should be focusing on, percentages, maybe some different team compositions and things that he does, you know, really excel at. But for now, guys, absolutely insane. So he's definitely going to be very good in, you know, PvE aspect. He looks like even as a frontline charge unit, he can put out some decent damage in PvE. However, though, the luck that I had in PvP was pretty crazy. Now, I know that those teams might not be the best of the best on the servers, but nevertheless, they were running some pretty popular compositions outside of Andy's comp that they seem to be doing very well, and it always come down to, you know, Pon Pon and then obviously the Cream Wolf. But nevertheless, we were able to bot both of those wins, and as the overall outcome goes, you know, Crunchy Chip did a mega ton of damage. Nevertheless, though, as always, you guys let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments on the brand new Crunchy Chip cookie, and not only that, the update in general. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related, as I will be doing additional guides not only for this update and Crunchy Chip, but anything and everything going forward. With that being said, though, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next one.